So back in 1997, our three daughters were 8, 7, and 5. And I decided to take each one of them to Disneyland by myself 3 weeks in a row on a little one-on-one date. And boy, was I surprised on what they wanted to do. I told them I would do whatever they wanted to do all day. So I took Kristen first, our oldest, who was 8, and all she wanted to do all day was get in line and visit all the Disney princesses, which was very exciting. It was very fun. I forgot my camera that day. We didn't have cell phones back then, so we bought a picture with Sleeping Beauty at the end of the day. The next week, I decided to take Carrie by herself to Disneyland, and it was a completely different date. Carrie wanted to go on as many rides as possible, and at the end of the day, there was no line for Thunder Mountain, so we went on Thunder Mountain 8 times in a row, just running and getting back on that ride. And then the next week, it was Kelly's turn at age 5, and she wanted to go to the museums all day and look in the shops and look at all the artistry that Disneyland had to offer. And each date was very fun, very unique, and very individualized. And so this brings us to our next universal truth.
Number 5, which is all children are born with unique temperaments. This comes from our book, Parentship. In fact, I happen to have a copy here, and I'm going to read you a section of Parentship. But universal truth number 5, the unique temperaments, you're born with them. It's genetic, and they do not change. Even though parents struggle to try to make them change, they will not change. So number 8, I'm going to read to you. There's 8 temperaments that we have listed in our book, Parentship. Approach to new things. How does your child respond to a new idea, a new activity, a new place, or a new person? Does she tend to jump right in or hang back and check it out? And the example I like to give is, let's say you've signed your daughter up for swimming lessons, and she's a jump right in child. You might even need to set a limit before you get there that we can't just jump in the pool right away because she's a jump in kind of girl. And then you might have a daughter who's on the completely opposite end that's slow to approach new things. So she might be needed to visit the pool location 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week ahead of time, meet the swim coach, know where the bathrooms are, how you park, where you walk in. That would help her soothe her brain and not be so stressed about this new activity, because it's not new because you've been there so many times. So each child is unique and has a different temperament, and you cannot change it. In fact, Linda, what would you want to do in Disneyland? You probably didn't want to do any of those 3 things.
Well, I like to do a little bit of everything. I wouldn't stay so on task the whole day, but I would have enjoyed doing a little bit of all of it. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, the canoes and the shows mostly, probably.
Yes.
So that's my unique temperament.
Very fun.
And remember, you're born with it. So celebrate your child's unique temperament. You might be on the total opposite end, which is very stressful for parents. And what we recommend in Parentship in our courses is that you work with their temperament and plan ahead.
And for more information, check out our book, Parentship, 10 Universal Truths That Will Change the Way You Raise Your Kids at parentingfromtheheart.com. And we send you off on your parenting journey with love, and we do so from the bottom of our hearts. See you next time.
Bye.